tired.
Are we on? It doesn't say
Yeah,
recording, Champa.
yeah, it does.
It does?
It says live, 16 seconds.
All right, we're live. Welcome back to another episode of Roundball presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Real vodka, real juice presented by real people. Um, I am the biggest fan of the Black Cherry. We just came out with a new one, High Noon tequila sodas. They can't be stopped. They're in every bar, every liquor store. Go get them wherever you can on Drizzly or your local liquor store. Shout out High Noon for being the best sponsor of the pod. All right, we are here. I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna say it. I'm tired. Hunter is in Chicago, Illinois.
Champagne, Illinois.
That's just not even Chicago and Illinois. Yeah, Champaign. I just feel like everything in Illinois is Chicago.
The real Chicago team is Northwestern.
Really?
That's what Northwestern claims. It's on their court.
Northwestern's. Does anyone care about Northwestern?
They just lost a heartbreaker today. Actually,
They lost. That's bad for you guys.
Yeah, I know. We needed them to win.
Everyone winning is bad for you guys.
We are getting screwed. Like everybody
Mississippi State was losing to South Carolina last night. They
Boise
pull it
State.
out. Boise State was losing by San Diego State didn't score for 8 minutes. So who do you need to lose? Well, I mean, if you guys beat Illinois or Indiana like that, you have it all in front of you, though. That's good.
Yeah, at least it's in our hands.
Like, you have 2 quad 1 wins you still got that. A lot of people don't have. Like, Mississippi State has shitty teams coming up. They have one more game. But, yeah, I mean, you know what would be crazy if you guys came in, actual second place of the Big Ten and didn't make the tournament?
Yeah, no, I would
That'd be
actually take
fucked
that.
up.
That would honestly wouldn't be the worst thing because then that's like you can claim like almost like a UCF when they went undefeated and didn't make the championship.
Yeah.
In the South, the national champions. We can do that.
No, I mean, you guys put yourself in a good position. You're playing your best basketball in February into March. That's what you got to be at. What was I going to ask you? I had some things. Oh, isn't it crazy that I don't even remember what the fuck you say on this podcast anymore. I don't remember what I say. Sometimes we talk and I just black out and then I go to sleep. Fucking, did you see that clip today of them asking Terrence Shannon Jr., like, do you care what Hunter Dickinson say about Illinois fan? I was like, when the fuck did he say that?
Yeah, no,
They know more about our pod than us, bro.
Yeah, no, doing a podcast, you really do forget about all your all your takes and all your quotes. I can only imagine what like people who've been doing podcasts for years, like they have to
Yeah.
they have to worry about like years worth of quotes and stuff. I mean, like everybody knows, I've been taking a break from Twitter, but Ian Burns actually sent me that tweet, so I opened that one up. But other than and I saw what he said.
Well,
I
that's
think
your
he just
boy, right?
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he knew what to say in that.
He said exactly what he had to say. He's like, I don't really care what Hunter says. Like, that's what's he supposed to say? Like, also, you
Yeah.
said something about the fans. I think we were all just saying how Illinois fans are crazy.
Yeah, I really don't remember what I say. I think it was just I think we were talking about how like they just feel like their team is like the best thing ever.
Yeah, but and what about fucking Matthew Mayer having 5 monsters, bro? That guy needs to no joke. He should spend a night in jail. No person in the world in 5 monsters
No,
in one
that is
day.
crazy. I don't think I've ever had a monster, but I feel like they can be pretty addictive. I feel like it can be like almost like a you feel like you're drinking like a Sprite where you can just have a couple.
Bro, in college, I would have this liquor called Blackheart. It was like probably $15 to $18 for a bottle, and it was like the best thing of all time. I would take shots of that and then chase it with Monster. Probably not the most healthy thing in the world, but bro, Monster puts you. It's like your heart's gonna explode. it's like good, but it doesn't taste. I don't know, man. It's fucking Monster. Usually, you drink Monster when you like hate your parents when you're in 8th grade and you just play video games. Like, what is this guy doing after
I
I lost
remember
to
I
Ohio?
remember my brother used to play hockey, and like this was back when Monster first came out. My parents actually used to give it to him like before games and stuff, before like anybody knew that it was actually like pretty bad for you.
Bro, actually, my brother still drinks the iced tea Monster every day, one a day in the morning, maybe in the afternoon. I don't know. I used to work with him at this media place, and I remember we'd go to the deli to go get some like snacks for lunch or whatever, and he goes to buy these Monsters, and this Chinese lady just goes to him and goes, she's like, I had a guy come in here always buying Monsters. He lost all his hair everywhere. And I was like, my brother was like, oh my God, he just went hairless? And supposedly it was due to Monster, but my brother keeps drinking it. That stuck with me. I stopped drinking it after that.
I don't know why though, because there's so many better alternatives now. Like I don't do the Celsius because that makes my stomach hurt. But like I feel like a lot of people like the Celsius, and I feel like there's a lot of just better options out there than a
Yeah,
Monster.
I stick to the basics. I don't get crazy in that. But yeah, but also, bro, what is wrong with like how stupid are you to say that to a reporter? Like I know he's being like honest and all, but like why would you say you had 5 Monsters? That's the reason why you haven't practiced in the past 4 days.
Yeah, I probably would have just said I was sick.
Yeah, that's all you say. Like I was feeling a little under the weather. I haven't been doing great. He's like, after we lost to a shitbag Ohio State team.
I kind of feel that though, Marty. I kind of feel that like after a tough loss, I usually do console myself with the war zone. And I mean, I can totally see what he was doing though. Like I can
Yeah,
totally
I could see that too.
I can totally see what he was doing with the Monster, and he was probably I'm assuming he was playing Call of Duty. I'm assuming,
I think
but
that's what he said.
yeah, like I can totally see what was going on in his process. Like people were asking, like, what is he doing? Doing? I can totally see why he did it. Just some consolement after losing. I did the
I
same thing.
just feel like after 3, you should be like, "Bro, I should probably stop."
Yeah,
3,
no, I totally agree with that.
5, it's outrageous. I don't think I could do that. I wanna talk to that's why I wanna talk to Terrence Shannon Jr. being like, "Bro, how you how you friends with this guy?"
I can barely drink like 5 bottles of water.
And to be honest, yeah, no joke, that's what I'm saying. And to be honest, like, he hasn't like, his first practice was today and you guys play tomorrow, like, there's like that monster's like running acid like through your fucking lungs and shit, like all his organs, like that shit's gonna probably just burning through his liver.
Yeah, no, that is true. It probably is not feeling the best right now.
Well, speaking of them, you got Illinois to let's talk about both games. You got Illinois and Indiana. One thing, let's fast forward to Indiana. I know you're not thinking about them yet. You shouldn't be, and I know you're not, but this is me saying it. It would be very, very, very sweet for you to ruin their senior day. I would die for you to kiss the crowd like fucking Iowa kid did and just ruin their senior day. I'd get hard. I would love it.
Yeah, no, I mean, is it Illinois senior?
Yes, it
Senior?
is.
Is it
I
their
think it is.
last?
No, it
Ian
is for sure.
Ian just told me it is, so it is their senior night. So
You have a chance to ruin because there's nothing better than because I mean I played D3 baseball, but when I played people's senior day, it was the best because it's like they're all emotional and then you just smoke them.
yeah, no, it is
Yeah,
pretty.
you have a chance to ruin 2 senior days.
Yeah, no, we almost yeah, no, we almost lost on our senior night, but no, you are right in that like the senior night. I mean, I kind of never really was like too into like ruining people's senior nights. Like I never got like a real kick out of it, but um I know what you're saying with
I
like
never got a kick out of it.
But I know what you're
What
saying
are
with
you
like,
saying?
well, I mean, because like going back to high school when it's like you're
Now,
dealing
high
with
school doesn't matter because college is like most of the seniors. There's most of like, especially for me, it's like that was their last. That's the last time they're ever playing sport.
oh, damn, that is true. Shoot, I didn't even realize that. Shoot, when you put it like that,
And like a
when you
lot
put
of seniors in college basketball also is sometimes like that might be their last time playing.
that's true, actually.
Sometimes, but it's I don't know. It's kind of nice, especially because you need both of these games. I think you
Yeah.
need at least one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we we need at least 2 wins to have any chance of getting
Well, think if you
into.
win these two, you're in no matter what.
Yeah,
You're in.
yeah, but if we go 1 and 1 and then 1 in the Big Ten, then it's like we're probably really nervous on Selection Sunday, probably
Yeah.
pretty.
Which I still think that you should just be live with me and see if you get in or not. If you don't get in, you just hang up the phone.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah,
get in,
that
that would be electric content of you guys jumping up and down and me just
I
like
mean,
me like this. Fucking house.
yeah, no, we'd be raising the roof. We'd be raising the roof for sure. Uh,
Um, how do you feel about Illinois? This is the first time you're playing them without Kofi.
yeah, I mean, playing
They also
Illinois,
don't like you as well.
yeah, they don't like me stemming back to comments I made my freshman year about them, arguing about if they should have won the Big Ten or not. And then that kind of stemmed into a little bit of a rivalry because of the comments, and then last year. But I feel like it's not really that much of a rivalry anymore because like it can't be really a rivalry if we haven't beat them. Like a rivalry has to be like when it's like back and forth. Like Michigan State, Michigan is a rivalry because I'm 2-2
Yeah.
in games versus Michigan State. I've never beat Illinois, so it's not really a rivalry. I can't really say it's a rivalry because we've never won, and so
You need this one then.
yeah, no, this would be really nice.
Is this the only team in the Big Ten you haven't beaten? Probably, right?
Hold on, I just saw a graphic. I just saw a graphic on my phone.
I'm
Uh,
thinking because you beat
Purdue,
Maryland. Have you beaten Purdue?
yeah, yeah, it's the only team we haven't beaten. Damn.
Illinois is the only team you haven't beaten in your career. So, like, you have to win this game.
Yeah, no, this would be huge because yeah, we've never beat them.
Are you prepared to get like triple teamed?
I mean, that's like that's every game.
I know, but at least like some teams have a like who's their big man? He's like 6'9", right?
Danger, yeah, he's like 6'9".
So you have 3 inches over him. Like there's no way they're gonna let you go
No,
1-on-1.
4 inches more. That was pretty bad math.
I forget if you're 7'1" or 7'2". I don't understand
No,
which one.
well, no. If I was
And I always
7'2",
get confused with the 12 and the 1. Is it it's very confusing.
that is true. That is true. I wish they would. Well, I don't know why they stopped it at 12 though,
Yeah, why who's
or why did they keep it going at 12? Why didn't they just stop at 10?
that's also true.
Like the United States way of measuring stuff is just it's all wrong.
Before I want to ask you a question, then we'll get into both of your games, and then it'll be a quick episode. But I was talking about this today. Suppose like there's obviously this is fake, but like people were saying that Mickey Mouse is a free agent in 2024. Like that
Huh?
Disney will have a different mascot. Can you imagine mascots in college just like got to test the transfer portal? Like say like Ugga could from Georgia just became the Butler Bulldog instead. Or like the Wolverine, most Michigan Wolverine, you guys just took fucking
If we
Spartan.
could, if I could take a mascot,
Yeah, if
uh,
you can have like obviously you want to stay
we're
the
gonna-
Michigan, but like if you could be the Michigan, what would you take?
well, the only problem with the Wolverines is I don't understand why we're the Wolverines because it's like we never like we don't even have like a Wolverine mascot. Like
Yeah,
our
you don't even
mascot,
have a mascot, right?
yeah, we
It's
don't
just
have a
like
mascot.
you
We
just
don't have
guys just say go blue.
yeah, like we don't have a mascot or anything. So it's like it's really weird. Like we're the Wolverines, but like we never really have anything that has a Wolverine on it. So if I
Yeah,
could
it's true.
pick,
You don't even have a Wolverine anywhere.
yeah, I know that's why it's like, do we really do we really have a mascot? Um, if I could pick one in the Big Ten, let me go back to that graphic actually. Big Ten posted. A Boilermaker,
Eh,
no. Iowa, I mean a Hawkeye. Hawkeye's
Hawkeye's
not the
not
worst.
bad.
A Terp, not really feeling the turtle. Not a Wildcat. Illinois, what Fighting Illini? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. That's a
Hoosier, Hoosier, but like
Hoosier.
what is a Hoosier?
I don't know. That's
Like,
also a great point.
I like I feel like it's well, I mean like obviously the Hoosiers, but
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what a Hoosier is.
Scarlet Knight
It's
is
not
not good.
terrible.
Spartan. Spartan's pretty
Spartan.
cool, honestly. I'll give Michigan State their credit with their mascot. Spartan is, I mean, the 300 movie is one of the best movies of all time. So
Do
when you're going like that,
you think it's you got to be a fucking nutbag to be a mascot, like the guy in the costume?
no, because I did it. I was the mascot
You
for my
were a mascot,
yeah for my high school.
bro. You're 7 feet tall.
I'll
Everyone
get
knows it's you.
I'll get Champ a picture of me as
Please,
a mascot.
God, show me his picture
They've
of
shown it. They've shown it on like ESPN and stuff.
what was your high school?
A stag. It's a male deer.
You were a man deer.
Yeah, I was a deer. Um, a gopher. Ooh, Cornhusker. Ohio State Buckeye. No, definitely not a Badger. Neat lion. We don't have that many good.
Nah, you got pretty bad mascots.
If I had to pick one,
Like Wolverine's actually like even though you don't have one really, Wolverine's way cooler than most of them.
this is pretty unbiased, but I feel like the Wolverine is probably the best. Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, do you want to? No, don't show them on the podcast. We'll just get a graphic up there.
I
Um,
can't believe you were a fucking male deer.
let me look it up real quick. Best mascots.
No, it's just funny because like your pants are or like the mascot is like up
Yeah,
to
the suit didn't fit me at all. The suit didn't fit me at all.
so it stops like right below your knee.
Bro, you're ridiculous, man.
Ooh. I mean, like, I do kind of like the elephant at Alabama.
Yeah.
I do like the elephant at Alabama. Like the leprechaun.
Bro, if I gave you $5 million, right? But for the rest of your life, you have to live with roommates, but they're always dressed as a mascot. Would you take that?
No.
I don't know if I could wake up, go take a pee, and I just see the fucking elephant from Alabama coming out of his room.
It would be super funny for like the first like 2 days, but then after
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
it would be
Like if
terrible.
you're just chilling on the couch and you just see like the Oregon Duck walk in, you're like, dude, come get the fuck out of here.
I think it would get really annoying really fast with that one.
Yeah.
I would like to see what the people think is the best mascot though in the country.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. Like even like the Miami one. Even though they're like the Miami, aren't they like the Hurricanes?
Yeah,
But they're not like. How do you have
it's
a hurricane mascot? But they're that thing
like a
they have. I
bird.
don't even. It's
I
like
thought it
a
was like a
yeah.
bird.
It's almost like a duck.
I do love the live mascots though, like
Oh yeah. LSU has a fucking
the
tiger.
tiger.
Uga's electric. Bevo. There's a ton. All right. Before we get into the upcoming games for Michigan, I want to talk to you. I got guys about Busker Irish Whiskey. The Busker blend, triple cast, triple smooth, extraordinary smoothness, a new to the world Irish whiskey that is born out of modern Ireland, where the contemporary and bold meet the tradition for all those that live Bashley by Be Bold or Bust. The Busker offers authenticity of top-quality Irish whiskey, a disruptive approach in the industry with a craft, modern, and straightforward look and feel that goes beyond the Irish whiskey category. Find the Busker in store. So I actually shot a commercial for Busker whiskey, and I just was there for about 8 hours of my day for a 30-second thing, but the Busker people were fucking awesome. The whiskey's great, so go to the store, get your Busker whiskey for the big tournament coming up. It's new and it's very, very good. So go out and get your Busker Irish whiskey. All right. So what's going on? Anything new with the team? Anything going on? Like, did you get did anyone reach out to you, or you see anyone that say anything about your shot that was like cool?
No, because not being on Twitter I feel like Twitter is probably the space where that would happen, where it's like
Caitlin Clark really did cuck you.
she did steal. She
did.
stole the hell out of my
She's
shot.
electric. It's way better to win, but like it happened too. And then like the Jake Paul fight, like you got screwed by the rest of the events of the day.
Yeah, no, I did, but I mean,
Still take it.
yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I do love how it's like you as a Wisconsin fan. I know I was just the last person on this earth they want to see hit that shot.
Yeah, no joke. If they lost, if anyone else, like if Kobe, Doug, fucking anyone hit that shot, they'd be like, oh, all right. But like you hitting it, like seeing that fucking big ass lefty, fucking lanky bastard hit that three that talks so much shit is so funny.
It was a legacy shot for me for sure.
It was. And you gotta make the fucking tournament. That's all I'm asking.
We really do like.
Now that it's like you're there, bro. Like, is that what's crazy too? Because you guys had an up and down season. Like, I've been very vocal about how you guys have the reason you struggle is because of injuries. Like, you said it even yourself when you first have a team. It takes like 2 months to figure out your fucking starting five and your rotation of 7 or 8 guys, and then all of a sudden Jalen gets hurt, and then you're just like your Doug is playing all these minutes and he's finally playing well. Kobe's turned himself into an NBA player all of a sudden. Jet is coming back healthy, hopefully. Now that you guys are there, like it's your own destiny. Does it feel like we better make the tournament now?
Yeah, definitely for me because it's like, bro, just not. Jawan talked about it today. Like he talked about how special it is to play in March and just how different like it is to play in March. I feel like a lot of people, like a lot of fans, don't realize how like they see the games and see how special it is, but as a player, it's just so different. Like being in March Madness, playing in it, like the vibes are just so much different. It like the games just mean so much more. It feels like there's just so much like just in the air, like pressure building up, like everybody's watching you. It's like prime time. It's like every game is like the playoffs and stuff like that. And it's just super fun. And he was talking about like that. And so obviously I want to experience it, but also for my teammates to experience it would be really cool, like all the freshmen and stuff like that. So we're definitely trying to push for it for sure.
Yeah, because it is crazy. I mean, like it's every single person is watching March Madness. Also, like you win that first game in March and in the tournament, you're like, holy shit, well, we can do this. We can fucking. And then if you make the second weekend of 16, do you want us to send that now?
What?
What you just sent?
Yeah, we might as well. Yeah,
send it. We can end the podcast after him. Champ, you got that? That'd be a little nice, funny little. It's not good that Champa left, but.
Champa left. Okay.
So tomorrow Illinois is obviously ginormous. You got to watch out for Terrence Shannon Jr., Matthew Myers, 2 guys that have experience in the tournament. Oh God, look who just texted me.
Who?
Jordan Bohannon. He said, I just landed, flight was delayed. Life of the G League sounds exhausting. Sorry, I was answering Jordan. They have two guys that transferred in. They've been. I've never seen a team like Illinois that can win the national championships, also not even be in the tournament. They're the most up and down team of all time. They're obviously angry coming off an Ohio State loss. You guys are on a 3-game winning streak. So what's the vibe going in?
Like you said, they are like, it's crazy because I think they really could be like anybody in the country, just because of the star power they got. You got a guy like Meyer who's won a national championship, Shannon who has been into a Final Four. I don't know if he made it to the national. No, the Final Four year, his freshman
He's
year.
not on that team.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
I don't think he was.
He was not on that team.
Oh, never mind.
He
then.
was on the team with
Ian, you should let me finish my point. And
he was on the team with Mac McClung, right?
I hope you are.
he definitely was on a team with Mac McClung because Mac
Yeah, like 2 years ago when they lost to Arkansas. Or they lost to Arkansas.
But regardless, I mean, I was gonna make a. I mean, I can't really say like anybody on the Illinois team that's been there since the freshman has really seen much success in the tournament. But those two guys, having
You couldn't
them,
hold that back. You couldn't hold it back.
those two guys right there will help them a lot because they know what it's like, and so they can tell them and kind of, provide that leadership. I think that's why Coach Underwood, went after him so hard because having guys with that experience helps so much because it's like you can't really prepare for the NCAA tournament. Like there's nothing that will prepare you for it. You have to experience it and play through it. And so having those guys will be really cool for them. But they have been up and down, and so we're kind of. But I think part of that is due to them shooting so many threes.
Yeah.
One of our coaches brought up a stat. They've shot almost 100 more threes than their opponents, which is pretty crazy.
That is actually insane. Did you see fucking Bray today?
No, I didn't.
So they beat Pitt tonight.
Oh, yeah, they beat Pitt by pretty good.
Yeah, and then he just went to like the most crowded, like the biggest bar in Notre Dame, and then just taking shots with everybody drinking. Guy's electric. I mean,
It's a DeMatha man right there. It's a DeMatha
was it
man.
that moron Goodman saying that he's going to come back and coach?
I think he is going to coach somewhere else. I don't
Or
know.
not like next year.
I don't know. I don't know.
We got to get him on.
Oh no, we definitely are going to get him on for sure. Definitely going to get him. He sent me. He actually sent me his because I texted him when he announced that he was going to. Well, when somebody announced that he was going to retire, I texted him just to like congratulate him and stuff like that. And he texted me his like the video they played for him, like saying thank you and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna get him on for sure. We're gonna get him on. He went to my high school. Got to get him on.
So you guys got a connection.
Yep.
Last thing is Indiana, real quick. You lose by 1 to them. You guys know you can beat them. You were in the game with them. You should have had that game. You got to guard Trace Jackson Davis. Do you care? Honestly, you've faced him so many fucking times. What is it? I don't even know how you prepare for a guy anymore when you both know what you both do.
Yeah, no, I mean it is super fun playing against him because he's obviously a really good player and that's what I enjoy. But I think in that first game I gave him too many easy ones. I got to try to make him work. Obviously, we're not looking ahead of this Illinois game, but I just remember
We're just talking because this is me, everybody talking because we're not going to talk until after.
Yeah, so we have to kind of preview this game a little bit. But I think I gave him too many easy ones that he didn't have to work hard for. I think if I make him work hard for all of his buckets, I think I'll have a little bit better success with him. So that's going to be something that I'm going to try to do next game is just try to. I mean, obviously he's going to score. I mean, he's one of the best players in the country. He's going to score buckets, but just try to limit him and make him work for the buckets that he does score is probably going to be the best way to go about it.
All right. Well, look what we got here. We got
He's in the
joining
space.
us live during the show. What's going on, Terrence? How we doing, dude?
What's good, man?
I'm Marty, by the way. We just went live. I know you know Hunter.
No, for sure.
Thank you for joining us. First, I got to ask you right away. I saw a clip today, and I know you guys are like know each other, you're kind of boys.
He was talking smack about me, Marty.
And I saw the guy because we were talking about this today, bro. We're like, I don't even remember what Hunter even said, and that reporter to you was like, "Oh, do you care what Hunter said about Illinois fans?" You're like, "Nah, I don't care what Hunter has to say."
I mean,
So were you just like caught off guard by that?
no, I wasn't. I feel like, I mean, they asked me what I thought of, did it affect me or, which it doesn't. It's not going to affect how I play or.
Did it keep you up at night, Terrence? That was the goal, was to try to keep you up at night.
Nah, never that.
It was just funny because we were
I
talking
never
about
even heard of him saying anything, but I know he got like a history with Illinois. So.
Well, I think you, Terrence, can you at least admit that your fans are a little crazy about Illinois basketball?
Yeah, we got the best fans in the country.
Well, in terms of like their expectations for you guys.
I mean, everybody's expectations is high. I would say y'all fans will be high on y'all too.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, I remember back in my freshman year, we were 10-0 and we lost to Minnesota, so we were 11 or 10-1, and there was like some messages about fire Jawan already. So it's like that just goes to show you the Michigan fan base right there.
Hey,
so yeah, you are right. Everybody's fan base is
as a fan of like I'm a Duke fan, but as a fan, you lose one game, you want everyone fired. You want even the players. You're like, fuck these guys. So then you guys win one other game. You're like, these guys are they're the best ever. It's all it is. Fans are nuts.
I will say there is really nowhere to get food around here. I was trying to get some food, Marty, and everything was closed. We went to a Steak and Shake. It says it was open till midnight. We get there at 9:45, and it's closed. We're like, what is this? What is this?
I mean, stuff does close early out here. But y'all should have got here earlier.
We had our bus actually got, I told Terrence this earlier, our bus got stuck in a ditch on the way to the airport.
What?
Yeah, no, it was
probably Illinois fans fucking with your bus and just.
That's exactly what he said to me. That's what he said. He said they sent the bus driver over there to mess with us. Yeah, like so there's two hangars in the airport, and I guess the bus driver went to the wrong one. So he was trying to turn around, and he was struggling, and he backed up too far, and we just got stuck in the ditch. So we were stuck for like 30 minutes, and then our coaches came and we had to like kind of do like a shuttle bus thing.
That's brutal.
Yeah, no, it's, we're already facing adversity before the game. It's good.
Anything to put a chip on y'all's shoulder.
Exactly, yeah. Everybody's against us, even the bus drivers.
So, Terrence, how you feeling about tomorrow? You know this big bastard's gonna get his buckets. You're gonna get everything you can. But how you feeling about tomorrow?
It's late at night.
Big game for both of you.
I mean, I know it's like a rivalry, Michigan and Illinois. So it'll be a good atmosphere. But Penn State actually just beat Northwestern, so it's a lot of teams with 8 losses. So it's a pretty big game tomorrow. With that planning. But I mean, yeah, it's just a big game. We need it. We both need to win, and so whoever wins will be in a pretty good spot in the Big Ten standings.
what was I gonna? Oh, I want to ask a question. What is going on with Matthew Meyer? What he's drinking 5 monsters? No person.
Are you drinking monsters as well, TJ?
I don't even drink soda, so I don't drink.
That's not a team thing.
Nah. That's funny y'all said that. Because it was just a practice and Matt wasn't there and they said he was sick. I didn't know what happened to him, and I just told him. I texted him. I was like, "You good?" And he told me, and I was like, "Oh damn."
That's what I said. He should have lied, bro. He was like, "Yeah, I played like you guys." He's like, "We lost to Ohio State. Like it was a tough loss. I went home, drank 5 monsters, and played Call of Duty." And he's like, "I got really sick."
I will say Matt's different though. He different. He different than most people. I will say that he different than most people.
I have a question. How is it playing for Coach Underwood? I feel like a lot of people see him as this fiery dude, like on the court, but like, was it like in practice, off the court, and then in the games?
Man, that's crazy you said that. I was just talking about this. He yeah, like you said, everybody see him as like this fiery, he's always screaming at you and crazy guy, but he's actually nice. Like he like encourage you, hype you up, in practice, tell you what you do good. But I mean, I feel like it's every coach. When a player does something that they're not supposed to or like makes a mistake, a coach gonna get after you. His just happened to be caught on camera all the time. And but I mean, yeah, I feel like he's every other coach in the country. His just happened more often than others, and his happened to be caught on camera. But he's a great guy, nice, fun, humble, always working hard. So yeah, he's a good. It's fun playing for him. He's a fun coach. He lets you rock. As long as you play defense and play hard, he's fine.
What was the transfer portal like? Because you obviously when you're coach, is it crazy, bro? And I know I know you're trying maybe.
You don't have to go into detail. You can just talk about.
You don't have to go into detail of like everything that happened. I understand some things that happened, but was it kind of crazy? Like everyone hitting you up, like, "Hey, come here," or?
I mean, it would. I would say it wasn't crazy for me, because I'm good at like telling. I'm good at getting like an eye for who like really wants me or who's just trying to get me just because I'm me or who just wants me on their team. And it was pretty obvious or easy to tell which teams needed me and which coaches were not just trying to buy me into stuff or get me to believe something that's not true. And so it was pretty easy. I didn't answer my phone for many teams. And the teams I did answer the phone for, I told the coaches my decision. I wasn't gonna go with them, and that was that. But it was a pretty easy, not easy, but solid.
Yeah, not easy, but it was like you know yourself and know who. Because let me tell you something. Hunter knows this. If I was in the transfer portal, I'd say yes to everybody. They'd be telling me some nice things about myself. I'd be like, "Yep, I'll go to your school."
You commit after every phone call.
Yeah, like you know what? I might go with you guys. You give me something nice here. Hunt, how are you going to stop this guy tomorrow, huh?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, we know he loves to go left, so we're going to try to make him not go left.
Don't you love going left?
He does.
Yeah. I mean, the lefties are the best. If you're a lefty, I mean, you're just superior to the right-handed folks. But I mean, he's got that kind of unlimited range that you talk about with people, and so he kind of shoots the ball from pretty much anywhere. Like he's got the green light to shoot it from pretty deep. I've seen a lot of clips of him just shooting it from NBA plus range, and so that's going to make it hard on our guards. Having to play him and pick him up, pretty higher than usual for most guys. And so knowing that, we're gonna try to make him use his right as much as possible, but just try to close out and make it tough for him. We know he's going to get a couple points, but just try to make him work for his buckets, obviously.
He's just laughing at you. He's like, "Oh, they're gonna make me go left, right, huh?"
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's everybody. That's what everybody tries to do. It's easier said than done, but that's what we're gonna try to do.
He's just taking it all in. He's like, all right, I'm about to drop 20. We were just talking about this before, Terrence. We're talking about how Michigan at the beginning of the year, they had an injury. They are just trying to gel with everybody, see what their rotation is going to be like. Was it a little hard for you guys as well at first?
Somebody got injured?
Yeah, Jalen Llewellyn.
Towards ACL.
Oh, yeah. Is that the dude from Princeton?
Yep.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Was it tough for you guys because you were all you and Mayer transferred? Like, was it tough to kind of gel with them right away? And then you guys have obviously found your groove a little bit, but was it a little tough for that or no?
I would say like in the beginning, like in the summer, and just getting plays together. It was kind of hard. Not hard, but it was a little bit difficult gelling. But we had meetings with just players only, and we would talk within the team, within practice, and we pretty much got together, got everybody's roles down, and everybody kind of just brought into their roles.
Yeah, it's got to be tough. I mean, you had you guys, you've had two people leave the program, Sky Clark and then the French kid. Has that that's probably been tough, just trying to because I mean, fans don't realize how important team chemistry is. Oh shoot! I just pressed.
Who are you calling right now?
I just pressed something on the hotel phone.
Room service.
Oh god! What
do you got? Illinois fans calling the hotel room?
No, I just pressed.
Bro, hang it up.
I did. I hung it up. I think it's good.
If you would like to speak to the operator, say yes at the tone.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna unplug it for me. But can you speak about how important it is for team chemistry? Because I don't think fans realize how hard it is to get guys who are coming from all different schools and stuff like that, trying to get freshmen together to try to buy into a system where everybody's playing team basketball and stuff.
Yeah. What I would say about team chemistry is, one, every guy on the team, they can't think they're bigger than the next guy. Then I would say everyone has to be okay with buying into their role on the team. And then another thing I would say is just being a good teammate. Just being happy for the next guy. Because every night might not be your night. And you can get 20 one night, and then sometimes you can get 10 or you can get 8.
Yeah.
But I mean, just being there for your guys. Honestly, that's what it is. Not hating on your teammates' success or thinking this should be you. Because I feel like that's where it comes in a lot. Just you wanting to be that guy when you're not the guy on the team. And some guys just realizing that coming in as freshmen, realizing they may not be the best player on their team. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about that.
We got we'll do, Hunter, you go with 2 more questions. I'll ask one, then you.
All right, that works.
We were talking a little with Hunter too, Hunter obviously has a little bit of a villain role this year. He's wearing ski masks and
what was that?
Terrence, you like the don't lie, you like the ski mask.
I liked it. At first, what's crazy? I thought it was Jake Paul because
No, Jake Paul stole my flow. He stole my flow.
I don't know who wore it first, but
I
thought
wore it.
it was
Jake Paul wore it on Sunday. I wore it 2 weeks ago. Wait, can we go back, Terrence? So you've played Wisconsin.
Right.
Thoughts? See, look at him. Look, he knows. Thoughts on the team, Terrence?
If you had to describe them in one word, would the word be scumbag?
Nah.
Wow, he's way smarter than you.
Would it not be scumbag though?
Wisconsin? when I think of Wisconsin, the first word that comes to my mind is shooters. That's the first word that comes to my mind. Hunter, you're not about to get me to be a villain like you.
Did you know they could say scumbag on ESPN? Like Hunter called Wisconsin scumbags like beginning of the year, and they on like when Michigan played them, be like, yeah, Hunter Dickinson with his quote on his podcast goes, Wisconsin is scumbags. And I'm like, holy shit, they could say that.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean,
And then in my head, I'm like, did he just say this? Or like, is it like
I
a
think
joke?
if it was off the record, I think Terrence would agree. That is what I'm getting from this conversation.
Yeah.
I'll speak for him.
But speaking of the villain, like you're I think, in my opinion, a quiet. You keep to yourself. Like you're not really out there on social media saying shit like him. Do you get a lot of stuff on social media after you guys lose or like even a win like the? Or are you trying to stay off of it?
No, I always say like I'm two people off the court. Like I'm probably like I'm like a nice guy, like chill person off the court. But when I play, like that's when I may be a villain that you're trying to say. Or
Yeah, I'm looking at you. The way you're even talking now, you seem like the nicest guy of all time.
yeah, like, probably. Yeah, I got two different personalities on and off the court, I would say. Hunter gonna see tomorrow.
We're gonna have to, I mean, Hunter does too. The guy's fucking wearing ski mask. He's yelling at the crowd sometimes. Now this guy's going.
You gonna wear a ski mask tomorrow?
No, I didn't bring the ski mask with me, unfortunately. I left that one at home.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. That's
what I'm saying.
Cause like I zoomed in on your face and everything. I'm like, this is really Hunter with a ski mask.
People can hate it all they want, but they can't deny that it was funny.
You know what made it even more tough? You hit the 3 to send it to overtime, and then y'all won.
Yeah, no, we were talking about it earlier.
Wait, was it Wisconsin game?
They lost. They lost the game. He did it, dude.
We lost the game. That I did it.
Yeah.
But I seen it when y'all played Wisconsin. I didn't see it when you.
We played when I wore the ski mask. It was at Wisconsin. We lost that game, unfortunately, even though they didn't score a basket for the last 11 minutes. But then we played them at home, and that's when we won. And I hit the shot. So I just posted that picture on my Instagram.
That was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's when I seen you with the ski mask. That's why I thought that
it was an old photo.
He tweeted it because he did it 2 weeks ago. It was on Valentine's Day when he wore the ski mask, and they lost that game. So everyone was making fun of him, obviously.
If you could see my DMs, oh my god, they were horrible. They were so bad.
That's funny.
You got the last one, Hunter? You good?
I do have the last. It's more of a hypothetical question, honestly. So let's just say in this hypothetical world, Terrence,
right?
Illinois wasn't a college, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had to pick another college to attend. What college would you go to? Like, just say Illinois. Like, for some reason, they never found this state, and so this state was never a college. And it was like, okay, you got to pick another college to go to. Where would you go?
Texas Tech.
Man, he's way smarter than you.
Yeah, no, that was super smart. That was way smarter than what I would have said. Yeah.
That's funny.
I tried to get him. I tried. It's okay though.
He trying to give me some. So
he's trying to get you twice.
He's trying to get me.
Podcast, Terrence.
I should have came with some questions for you.
Yeah, you got any questions for him?
Yeah, you got any questions for me or Marty?
When did y'all first start doing this? Actually,
this is our first. Yeah, we started this in November?
I feel like the first one was in October.
Yeah, maybe October, but it's been. Let me tell you something, Terrence. When Hunter says something,
it's been a roller coaster.
People pick it up.
Because
I'm also like, as I've known Hunter for at least like 2 years now, and like we've always been friendly. But I have followers where they'll pounce on shit. So when he says something, man, oh my God. Like ESPN's like asking him crazy shit, right, Hunter?
Yeah, no, ESPN's like asking me about my quotes on the podcast and everything. It has been a wild ride this year just because like the podcast is everybody wants to try to crap on the podcast, but everybody knows about the podcast. So everybody brings it up and talks about it. It definitely does make me a lot more it gets me a lot more booze, I will say for sure. A lot more booze and just
But
a lot
that
more
doesn't
hatred.
you just move the needle though. Like
I-
people know who you
People
are.
can say you can say I suck at basketball, which I mean is your opinion. You can say I suck. You can say I'm overrated. One thing you can't deny though is that I'm a needle mover in this NCAA basketball league. I move the needle with my words. That's for sure.
It's facts. I mean, you've been quoted on ESPN quite sometimes this year.
Give me a quote for tomorrow.
Yeah, let's give him a
No, I'm
quote.
not going to give you a quote. That's the old hunt, Terrence. You're not getting a quote out of me. No,
I
we're
think
trying to get a
what
quote.
about both? I think both
We're
of
trying to
you,
get a quote out of you.
bro. That'd be kind of funny though. Like if we just like did a fake, like you say it, but we obviously both know you both are kidding, and then ESPN would both like pick it up. Be like Terrence Shannon Jr. and Hunter Dickinson go at it on a podcast before the game.
No, it is so funny because it's like I could say something like just totally like just ridiculous, and then like people on Twitter are just so stupid that they'll really believe that it's true, like, and not even like take the context clues of the joke, and so it's just Twitter's just so stupid.
Bro, if you just like for like obviously is kidding, like go and be like, yeah, Terrence Shannon Jr. is just he's soft, and we made that like a quote card, that would be on ESPN tomorrow. It would.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if you just said that, I mean, like, oh,
Oh, we
Illinois.
do. I forgot we do play on ESPN tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh
that.
shit, you do.
Terrence, just say like you're gonna score like 40 tomorrow. Just say you're gonna score 40.
Just tell Hunter, be like, hey, just stick to the podcast because we're gonna win.
Yeah, tell me to not shut up and dribble. The opposite of shut up and dribble. What is that? To keep talking and stop dribbling.
Yeah.
Do that. Tell me to do that instead.
What time's y'all shoot? What time's y'all shoot around tomorrow?
Let me get the schedule out for you, TJ. Hold up.
At 10. We leave at 10.
We leave at 10.
Who's your roommate?
What do you think?
Your guy, Ian Burns.
Ian.
Ian Burns. Ian, come in the camera, Ian. Come on.
I heard Ian was trying to get the inside scoop.
Yeah.
Oh, what, did you talk to Jaden?
Ian, you gotta give content. Give content. Go.
You got shoot around at 10 a.m.
10:15.
That's early,
Well, because the game's early.
isn't it? It's at 7.
No, we play at 6.
Oh, 6 there.
Who is your starting point guard tomorrow?
Ian Burns.
Ian Burns isn't your starting point
I thought I
guard.
was gonna get it.
Is it you?
No, it's Ian Burns.
Is it
TJ.
the kid from St. Vincent St. Mary's?
What is it?
Sincere Harris.
Is it the kid from St. Vincent St. Mary's High School?
No, it's Doug.
He is on a roll.
He is on a roll. TJ knows
He's
how to
quick.
I know they definitely must have media trained you or something, TJ. I wonder.
Would you, to end the podcast, would you be mad? Like, did you know that in the beginning of the year, Hunter was like, I was being an asshole kind of, but I was telling him predict scores of like before they would play a game. And he said he was going to beat Arizona State by 20 and they lost by 30.
I remember that.
Yeah, that went pretty viral. That went super viral.
That was another thing that went viral.
Guys in the locker room were just on his ass the next day. Like, Hunter, never do that ever again.
It's like, bro, stop. And in the next podcast, I'm like, bro, what do you think the score's going to be in the next game?
And I said, to be fair, I did say we were going to win by double digits. We won by 10.
Yes, you did.
That's
Oh,
fair.
shit.
So I'm 1-0. I'm 1-0 in my last one predictions.
What's
You
your
got any predictions tomorrow, Terrence or Hunter?
You got any predictions, Terrence?
honey? You got any prediction?
I predict there's gonna be a basketball game tomorrow. What about you?
I predict they will play at 6:00 tomorrow.
Are you guys gonna win by like 5, 10, 15, 20? Blowout?
I think the game will start at 6. Tip off. I'm gonna predict that the tip off will be at 6:05.
Okay. All right. You heard it here
You
first.
said you're gonna score 35.
No, I said the score. Damn. You know,
We're gonna score 35, and you're gonna score 65.
that sounds pretty good. I hope that happens.
All right. We got him.
We just-
That
we-
would be a pretty good defensive game by Illinois.
Last year was shit. It was like 23-21 at halftime.
It was
Yeah.
it was a rock fight at halftime for
Because
sure.
you didn't play.
Who is
I-
Michigan's best defender?
Turn false.
I
You
think
said Terrence Williams?
no. Somebody in the background said Jaron Folds. He was a walk-on last year. I would say probably Cooper Smith.
No, like be for real. Like who do you think your best defender is?
I mean, Cooper's pretty ferocious on the ball.
That's an easy answer.
It's the guy who's checking.
I mean, if all right, if I'm being 100% honest,
It's the guy who's
it's
checking.
probably going to be the guy that's checking you tomorrow.
Who is it?
I mean, you'll find
I
out.
mean, there's no surprise. Like
Yeah, like I feel like you guys all know who's gonna cover him.
I mean, we might throw me on you. You don't know.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, he'd have a field day with that.
No, I don't want
TJ,
to know.
TJ, they
I
might
don't want to
throw-
know who's guarding me. I want to know who y'all honestly think y'all best defender is.
TJ, they might throw me in and have me guard you tomorrow. Honestly, like Jace, like on it, one of
No.
best on ball 1-on-1.
Our best defender is Terrence Reed.
Yeah. Oh, T Reed. Yeah.
T. Reed's our best defender.
T Reed.
T.
What
Reed.
about you, Terrence?
Who do you think y'all's best scorer is?
Hey, this is our podcast, Terrence. We're asking the questions here. Actually, I mean, we did give it up for Terrence actually to ask questions,
did.
so this is fair. This is actually a fair-
Y'all gave it up to me. This is my last question. I might have two. Who do y'all think y'all's best scorer is on the team?
Ian, you can answer this because you're not on the podcast, so you can answer it truthfully.
Who is the best scorer? Oh,
I would say it's Kobe.
Actually, Marty, you answer
Yeah.
this.
I think it's Kobe.
But
I think it's between Kobe and Jet. Like scoring with the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Kobe
usually- I
with the
mean-
ball in their hands.
I mean,
Kobe.
that's usually how you
Obviously,
score.
Hunter
Terrence
in
is
the
having the
post.
ball. in your hand.
Obviously, Hunter in the post.
But wait, what was your last question, Terrence?
They didn't answer my question.
Yeah, because I
He said
don't know
it.
why.
He said Kobe. He
It's
said
like
Kobe.
the most obvious thing. It's Kobe or Jet is the best. Who's the best scorer on Illinois? It's probably
Matthew Mayer.
Yeah, or you.
No, not me.
I was the best Matthew Mayer scout ever. I was getting buckets. Not gonna lie.
Did you know Hunter's never beat Illinois?
Really?
Never once in this. What? This is your third year.
Yeah, you can say whatever. Yeah, they're not going to attack you like they attack me, so you can say whatever.
He said they're not going to attack you. They're going to attack me.
All right. First of all, thank you, Terrence. Thank you for joining us. I'm excited for tomorrow. I know both of you predicted some crazy scores, so everyone go listen to that.
I didn't predict it.
I predicted the time that we play.
Yeah, no. Terrence said it was gonna be 72-65 Illinois. That's what I heard.
And then he said he was going to score 35.
Yes. That's
Hey, if they don't tip off at 6:05, I'm starting to tweet at you all night, being bad to us. So,
I mean, I got a bad.
Yeah.
all right, guys. Thank you for joining. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, Terrence, for coming on.
All right, peeps.
You could then end it, Champa.
I didn't get my tickets in. God